Alright, welcome to the video, guys. We're going to be doing part 2 of our even 90 session. I just played 7 games in this vehicle and we did 1 in the LT432. The performance was average, I would say, at best. A couple of the last games we had were just weird circumstances, and I ended up dying early in a couple of games. We just put on the clan boosters, or I'm sorry, the personal reserves a couple minutes ago. I'm back from a 2-minute break, and we're going to go ahead and do another session, probably another 7 or 8 battles. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're at 85.86% on the mark. It did go down because of the couple games that I played in the last session. And if you didn't check the last video, the way I have this thing set up is CVS in the scouting slot, and then I run bounty exhaust system. And we run, I actually forget what the other piece of equipment is, optics, obviously. So that's how I have this thing set up, guys. It's kind of how I suggest you set it up, and in the last video I talked about how I usually now set up my tanks to better their strengths rather than increase their weaknesses, right? Because, for instance, in the LTG is a good passive scout. I used to run like V-stab and try and help its gun, basically, and instead what I do now is just try to maximize its concealment value, because that's kind of what it's made for. Same thing in the even. I used to run like V-stab on this thing. I don't anymore. So what I'm going to do is actually try and come to this bush. I think this is a good play. The problem with this side of the map is I feel like it's easier to get to this rock and also like to here. Like there's better scouting locations from that side. I think we're going to get spotted here. Sorry. Did we get spotted? I don't think we got spotted. Boris probably got spotted. But yeah, from here, if you can get here, like you can spot this, and that's really effective. We might have spotted the Scorpion a little too early, actually. But yeah, this is a good, like, I don't mind this map, guys. This is a good bush to come to, but if you have one of the enemy lights do it as well, it just leads to a very, very short game. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This time it's kind of working. Boris is blind firing here. Okay. We're going to come right here. And hopefully he shoots like here. But yeah, there's not much else to do on this map, so even if we die here, it's like, what the hell, man, like, okay, good. I suspect the Boris will try to blind fire this again. The issue right now is that, okay, even 90 is there, so now we're going to do this real quick. And because he's over there now, does he have CVS? Okay, spotted Scorpion here. I want to do this. Even though these bushes might block some of our view range, I'd rather be here so I don't take another blind shot. And in the meantime, we can spot the even from here. He shouldn't. The Boris is going to get in my way, though, if he tries to shoot. He's shooting over me. Wow, man. You can't make this up, guys. Really. Like that was danger close, man. And this Boris, I don't know why he made this play to begin with. I don't think it's a very smart play, in my opinion. But I mean, we're at 8 spots, 2100 spotting, guys. In my opinion, this map is not great, but it's doable. I was surprised by the amount of people that like this map too. Like this, if you guys watched Skill's video on. I talked about this in the last video. The map survey that he did, I was blown away by the amount of people that liked steps, like in all tanks. Like, I'm not a fan of this map. It's okay, but people were making this map out to be like Prokhorovka good, and I'm like, dude, this map is not that good. Honestly, it's really not that good. But a lot of people seem to like it, so maybe I'm just different, right? I mean, everyone's different. So, and yeah, look at this, guys. It's 2-8. So yeah, we're just gonna stay here. Like, I don't. At this point, like, sometimes you get in games like this where it gets to a point where your entire team melts and you're just sitting there in a bush, and like, where are you gonna go at this point, right? Like, the enemy team has swarmed you. I wonder if the Borisk thinks I left, because he didn't even try to come through this area. There. Come on, even. What can you do, guys? 419 damage, 2100 spotting on steps. I'm okay with that, honestly. Like, that's actually a decent performance. The mark didn't go down at all, so that's good. And if we can stay over... Do I have any water left in this? If we can stay over 85%, like I said in the last video, I'm happy with that. I'm out of water. So I made 55k from that. That's all right. I swear I was having so many better games, guys, before we started, doing live videos on this vehicle. Like, I was playing this thing really well. I was getting really lucky, good map rotation and all, and now it's just like some shit again. But it's all good. Fisherman's Bay isn't bad. I think I'm going to try and go to the standard bush line, given the concealment we have. Like, normally in other light tanks, I don't do it anymore, because it's such a predictable play. And yeah, this is the thing about playing this tank in today's game, guys, is like, everybody plays even 90s now. It's annoying because when I played the even 90, it was much more rare to see them in battle, like, much more rare. And now, like, for whatever reason, a lot of big time YouTubers or whatever, or Twitch streamers started playing this vehicle, and now everybody knows how to passive scout. Like, literally every single person that plays this freaking game knows passive scouting now. Before, it was not a big thing. And it was much easier to try and mark these vehicles, but yeah, like, passive scouting has now become a staple where people passive scout 80% of the time and active scout 20% of the time, if that. It's, you know what I mean? It's very rare now for anybody to active scout. So the game has changed quite a bit. Let's do this quickly, just see if I'm spotted. I'm not. We're gonna get right in here. And that should give us view on pretty much any TDs they're gonna pull up in this area. And one thing I like to note about this map, guys, like this, the way we have deployed is actually very good. We have 3 TDs over here, we have a bunch of people in the mid, and we have all our heavies over here. This is a standard deployment. The only thing is I prefer probably 1 medium on this side, but I think this is very standard, and what I always look for is how many people do we have in the mid, because the mid is very important on this map. I feel like a lot of people neglect it because it's sort of a corridor map, right? But the mid is very, very important. If you lose the middle of this map, a lot of times you get spotted in areas where you shouldn't be getting spotted, if that makes sense, and it just causes, you know, a loss usually, right? Because the mid has view range on pretty much everything, so you have to keep that in mind. You have to remember that view range is very important in this game. Being able to spot things is very important, especially on a map like this. So it's 500 spotting. I could get slightly aggressive. The problem is, look who hasn't been spotted. Okay, this is a good lesson to learn for anybody. The even 90 is unlit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 TDs that are unlit. There's also a heavy that's unlit. Two heavies, Tornwagen and the 252U. There are a lot of vehicles that are unlit, and if you try and make a play to get to here, because that's what I want to do, to spot more people, and someone ends up coming around this corner, that's it, man. Like, you got to run, you know, hope that you can get away. So we're feeling fine right now. There's the even 90. This particular game is actually going very well because it's slowly progressing, right? And this is what needs to happen in order for you to maximize your performance, is the games to go slow, which is out of your control. He's dead. Okay. So that is 950 spotting. And again, in this vehicle, you guys know I'm always trying to maximize my spotting. I could care less about doing damage in this tank. There's some games where I purposely don't even do damage just to prove a point, like that you don't need to do damage in this tank to win a game, man, especially on good scouting maps, right? But so at this point, I see RHMs coming up. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make a move here. Let's see if we're spotted. I'm not spotted here, but it doesn't mean much in the even 90. We'll do that. Damn, I wanted to knock this tree the other way. That's alright. We're going to pull up like this. And I'm going to sit here for a minute. We also have the mid, so now we can make a play to get a little more aggressive here. I'm not spotting anything in the short time that I'm here, so we're going to get more aggressive. We're going to come up right here real quick. Not spotting anything here. Still not spotted. Let's come up here very carefully. And we're not spotted here. So what I'm going to do is we spot Scorpion. I'm going to stay right here, wait for the team to come up. I don't want to YOLO in. You don't want to YOLO in, guys. You know, if the look where my team is, right? A lot of light tanks will just try and YOLO in, but it's not worth it right now. You know, we can sit here, we can get a little bit of spotting first, wait for my team to kind of come in. And there's Ferdinand. Now we're going to dive in, so we're safe from his gun. Okay, we're not so safe from his gun. I thought he was sitting back up here a little further, but that's alright. Still, we weren't spotted. This is the thing with the even 90 is sometimes, I will say this, guys, sometimes the concealment is almost so good on the even 90 that it can actually be worse off for you, right? Like, you almost have to shoot your gun just to check if you're getting spotted somewhere. You know how sometimes you'll poke out and just to see if you're spotted, so you can know if someone is there or not. This tank has such good concealment that you might poke out, not get spotted, think that nobody's there, and go, right? If that makes sense. And sometimes that's it can almost be worse for you. You have to shoot your gun. You have to pull out, shoot your gun to tell if you're spotted or not. You can't do spot checks. That's what I call them, spot checks, right? This tank, the concealment is so good, the way I have it set up, that you can't even do spot checks. So there's the KB5. Fired. I'm gonna go after this guy. Dude, these things are freaking impossible to penetrate. Artie. Go drown. Drown. What a loser. This is why nobody likes Artie players, guys. I'm just saying. Let's go mess around with someone over here. Thanks, Sta. I appreciate that. Yep. Come here, come here, come here. Alright. 1028 damage, 2798. And that's how easy it is, guys, when you have a winning team, right? Like, I can't emphasize this enough. If you watch my last video, like, we had just some weird deployments and crappy teams, man. And this is what happens when your deployment is good and everything works the way it's supposed to. Like, that was almost 4,000 combined without me even trying, right? Like, that was so easy. We didn't have to do anything. 117k. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it, man. Easy peasy. And this map's gonna suck, guys. This map's gonna suck, man. What I like to do on this map is basically YOLO the hill. That's like pretty much all I ever do. Like, in my opinion, there's no point in trying to do anything else. At least from this side of the map, right? Where's this guy going? There's a good amount of support here, so might be able to make this work. Wow, nobody's here. That's rare. There we go. Let's see. If there was nobody behind me, guys, I would just like to note this. If there was only like one tank behind me, I probably would have pulled the abort, you know, and turned around, but Progetto might be able to smack a shot at this guy. Let's see. Go. There's one Artie, should be mindful of that. The IS-6 is going to proxy, so... This hill becomes very ineffective when the team like proxies you and stuff like that. But the good news is you take those people out of the game as well. Like, Standard B isn't doing anything right now. this guy spotting me from here? Beautiful. The standard B's play is not bad, but not as a top tier, like, OP medium, right? Like, this guy would be much better off doing something else right now and letting the even 90 make that play. Tough game, guys. I don't know what else to do right now. Just kind of waiting for this thing to progress, I guess. See what we have up here. I'm just gonna reload after that. Alright. Man, my back, man. Whew. I gotta go get like a massage or something. All this tension in my back. Oh, yikes. Alright. What do I want to do here, guys? Like, what do I want to do here? What we have to start watching is like this Basante. I don't know if he's moved or not. Okay, Conqueror's here now, so I guess he did go back. Ay, 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 man. In order to help this guy, I would have to go down on the hill. So, like, this just isn't going to work. boosters even. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's 3 shots on the even. Now we're going to run from here. Conk's dead. I'm on reload, so I can't do anything anyway. Watch out for the Progetto. Turn. I'm going to make it. Jesus Christ, man. Beautiful. Good job, guys. So 1661 damage, guys. This map is terrible. Terrible for a light tank. So I'm happy with that performance. I would say that's about like, I would like to, even in the even 90, get something like 1500 damage on this map in a light tank if I'm not doing any spotting. So, I mean, that's okay. Progetto like almost completely clipped us out there at the end, but nothing you can do about that. I think we got 2 more in us or so, depending on what the games are looking like. I'm going to go till the end of the boosters. So, Sand River. Sand River, man. What I started doing on this map is going into the mid. I don't know if I'm going to do that this game or not. I feel like it's very risky, and likely the even 90 will be doing the same thing. But we might be able to do what I call an information run and scout the mid. Like, we could do that. I might just do that, guys. Do like an information run. If we can make it work. Standard B. Is this the same guy from last game? So this is your standard, you know, information run, right? Just gonna spot that. And we're not even lit here, so I'm just gonna come up and do it again, pretty much. 780 should spot us now. Did. And now we're just gonna run away from here. So that gives the team good information, right? That's what we want. I'm spotted here, which likely means that the even 90 is here, like in here. I don't think the standard B was high enough to spot me. There's one way we can find out. Let's do this. It could have been the B. No, it wasn't. It was the even. So he's in there, and I know that. Whether I want to try and do something about it is the question. Because it would be risky. There he is. Okay. Watch these TDs, watch the standard B. I think we were lucky to only take one shot there from the even. I was expecting to be almost a one shot making that play. But yeah, we're not going to win this, man. I mean, this team is just all sorts of out of whack, right? Like, we got the even out. That's important. And he lost at least half of his HP, right? He's like a two shot basically at this level. A one shot the sum. I'm gonna try and scout this. The thing is, at this tier, like, the TVP probably has just as much view range as I do, if not more, right? This is really risky. In case like the 25T spots me or something, it's possible he could do that. There we go. That guy's name was State Police. The guy in the 704, State Police, man. There's the even. All I'm trying to do right now, guys, is just give the team information. Like, there's only so much I can do. Look at this. Like, the entire north is gone as I expected. So we're going to go up north. We're going to try and spot that for as long as we can. Ay, 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 man. These teams, man. These teams. So I'm gonna come up like this. I'm gonna get right in here. Ooh, I didn't want to knock the tree. That's fine. Did he see that? Sure. But we'll sit right here and see who we can spot. Hopefully these TVs can get some shots. Okay. We're just down by a lot of HP, guys. I don't know if we can make it work or not. TDs are going to have to carry. Jagdpanzer's in the middle. Standard B is going to overpower the Char and Tiger with the Jagdpanzer, more than likely, if they're smart about it. That rock, dude. That would have went in too. That rock wasn't there. I need to get this guy out of the game, man. Even if it costs me. Should have repaired my turret. Oh my god, dude. I knew I was going to miss that shot, dude. Oh my god, dude. I should have just aimed that shot. I was like, this is going to miss. I know it's going to miss, even from fucking 10 meters away. It's going to miss. Watch it miss. And it missed. But we would have got killed there anyway, more than likely. You see how certain things happen to me, guys? Like, I feel like my turret was already broken, right? And then the even 90 hits me, and my turret breaks. And all I'm trying to do is get one shot into this guy. You know, one shot. That's all I needed. The first shot like went into his track or missed, right? And then he kills my turret. It's like, I swear to God, man, some things just happened to me where, like, if any other thing happened, I would still be okay. But the turret jamming there and then missing a shot from 10 meters away, like I could have just zoomed it in and shot at him. But like 9 times out of 10, an auto lock shot would go in from that range. And it just misses. It's just like, it's unbelievable, guys. But this game was going to be over anyway, so. And our T-30 is full HP, like. The T-30 is a very powerful tank. You know, given its turret armor and the amount of damage it does per shot and stuff like that. I used to have it. It was a really fun tank to play. Nice. Okay. So given the circumstances, like, this isn't terrible, right, guys? Like, I'm like, what, 1,700 combined or so? And this map is not great for spotting. It's not great for light tanks. But given the circumstances on top, like, there's times where I'll do like 5,000 spotting on this map, running the south side of the map. But, you know, our deployment just sucked, and like this team just sucked, and you can only do so much. We did get a little more spotting. So yeah, we did almost 2,000 combined, and like that's not awful. You really have to just take what you can get sometimes. If we had killed the even 90, which, like I said, like I could have done just rookie mistakes and stuff like that, not taking that shot. If we had hit him on the first shot, we might have been able to get like one more clip off. But even then, like the even 90 in a tier 10 game is not going to be able to, unless you can get away, right? It's not going to be able to do anything. There's just no firepower. DPM. Outside. Okay. So we're the only light tank, and that's a plus. This even 90, I would like to think he's probably going to make a similar play as me. But what I'm going to do is try and get into the windmill bush that I normally go to. And we will see if it works. It's very risky, but the thing is, with one light tank, if he decides to go the other way, like, we're in good shape there, right? Like, I don't see a lot of other people that can get there. The Borisk could try and rush there, maybe. I mean, who else has speed on their team? That's really it. The Conj could, but the Conj is a TD. He would never get there. Let us hope this EV90 goes the other way. But I have a strong suspicion that he'll be here as well. SDRV. Yep. Alright, coming this way. Is he going to stay there? Because if he is, I could make this work. This bush is not going to work. Not right now. This guy is just too passive or too active. And even then, I don't think we were picking out the STRV from the bushes over there. Like their stationary concealment is wicked, man. I mean, it's high. Let's try and keep him lit, you know. Let the TDs do their job. You don't want this guy getting over here. Good. Someone had a shot there. That's good. Because if they didn't, I would have had to run. There we go. Beautiful. So you saw how I stopped trying to get into those bushes. The even 90 was very aggressive, and I knew his playstyle from the beginning. And this is how you can kind of, you know, outplay a light tank. Is just by kind of understanding how they're playing. He was very active, very aggressive, and you know, as it turns out, we're able to eliminate him from the game there. So now we have the upper hand, and this is the big thing, guys, is when you eliminate the enemy light tank, you know that there's no more CVS, you know, on the field. You know that people cannot likely outspot you, right? Like, you're in good shape. So now I'm thinking that we could try and push this line. It's an option. And both mediums are coming this way, so yeah, I think it's a good choice. And I'm just watching my proxy circle. I'm going to pull one of these, see what's here, spot some people. I'm just going to run away from here. Just giving the team some information. And I'm thinking STRV will be too far down this hill to spot me. We might be able to get like right here. And we can hang out here for a minute. And from here we can spot these guys again, likely. We should be able to. I mean, it's right on the edge, but there's no concealment. Like, they don't have any concealment, you know what I mean, with bushes. So alright. I think it's about time to press a little more. I need these mediums to follow me, that's the problem. Like, if these guys follow me, then we're good to go. There's G-Sword again. Like, the HP is still very close, guys. That's why I'm being very timid, right? Kind of waiting for them to eliminate at least the STRV. All right. So now we can take this, and now that we've taken this, this game is over, man. Borsk is here. Borsk has 2 shots. He's not even going to be able to clean up the batch at 25T, and now he has to run, man. There's nothing else he can do. And we have the advantage here. Get 3 into him, which is, you know, just wildly unlikely in this tank, but it happens. Good RNG for once, and now we have the G-Sword permalit, and we should be able to win this game pretty easily from here. Coming up. I love how this even 90 just gets swallowed by water, man. Like, you can't. Where most tanks will just go right through that, man. This thing just gets sucked right in. Alright, so I know the Conj's here, just based on how that guy died, right? He's going to be up here. Just staying hidden for as long as I can. There he is. He's got that thing 3 marked, man. It's pretty good. I 2 marked it. I was happy enough with that. Fun tank to play though, man. Really fun. Alright, that's it, guys. 1258 damage, 2588 assist, 8 spots. And that's pretty good for this map, in my opinion. This is a decent map for light tanks. You know, dude, I feel like there's not a lot of good maps for lights. Like, the more I do sessions and stuff, I'm like, wow, guys, this is not a good map. This is not a good map. And then it's like, oh, this is a kind of good map. 126k. And yeah, sorry, I'm not really paying too much attention to the end plates, guys. I'm trying to do this quickly so I can make the coin. But, yeah. Alright, what am I going to do on this map? Mannerheim line. We could take the standard bush. 2 enemy lights. Mannerheim line is an interesting one because sometimes it could be a good spotting map. It's very dependent, you know, on matchmaking. Then again, really, you could say that for anything. I bet that even 90 is going to the bush, so what I'm actually going to do, this is what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get a spot in the heavies real quick. Is he going there? Yeah. And see, this is what I mean, guys. It's just like, so many people play this stupid tank now, it makes it like almost not even fun to play anymore. Okay, there we go. Spot on these guys. Okay. Just want to relight them one more time. $35 spotting from that, man. There's times I'll make that play and get like 1,500. 35. Unreal, man. So yeah, when you have 2 even 90s on your team, it's like you end up having to like active scout something, right? Because what I do is like, because I'm a good player, right, guys? Not to toot my own horn, but like I'm pretty good at adjusting in lights. So what I'll do is I'll make a different play that I know will likely work so that we're not both sitting in the same bush. You know what I mean? And because we've taken the north here, that's why I'm making this play. I'm going to come up here, see if I'm spotted. I'm not. We'll just sit here for a minute, because from here you could spot this pretty easily. Then again, so could he. But, like, what else am I supposed to do, you know? Like, it's too early in the game to really make any of these decisions right now. Any other decisions, I should say. Likely we're going to lose. I'm going to load APCRs just now because I know I'm going to have to shoot some heavies, man. What is our AMX 50 doing? Is he a bot? No, he's not. What is he doing sitting here? And the other one's sitting over here. Is he? That is the AMX 50 over there, right? Or is he here? He's here. So who the heck's up here? Astron? Progetto? Progetto. Which is okay. Like, if the heavy was sitting up there, that would be more of an issue, but I still don't know what this guy's doing. Did he just fall back that soon? Because he knew? I mean, I guess that's okay. Not even spotted here. That's unbelievable. Well, that didn't really work the way I wanted it to, but... Just trying to, like, perma-track this guy, basically. There we go. Got some spotting on the Loba there. That's nice. Would you believe we're also probably going to lose the north side of the map? Isn't that unreal, man? Oh, what more can I do here? Even 90's going to push this side. I'm going to come off here then. Standard B, up 12. Yeah, no shit, enemy light is spotting us all. The whole team is spotting you, man. You guys lost both sides of the map. What the fuck, ELC? It's ELC's fault that we can't win either side of the map. ELC. ELC, shitter. Terrible player. ELC spot. WTF. Who clicked on me? The T-30? Where is he? Here. Did he just die to that guy? Oh, that was a Scorpion. I guess he's not. He's probably dead. I got killed because enemy light made spotting run on us. Boo-hoo, man. Ooh. Standard beat. What are the chances I reload in time to get one more shot off? What do you think? Low of a missed. Wait. There you go, guys. 1568 damage, 2092 spotting. Yeah, apparently, according to our T30 and Scorpion, we got out spotted. You know, that's how we lost this game. So they're probably right? Outspotted. Yeah. Oh man! All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. I know you guys probably skip ahead a lot to see, you know, how the games play, you know, turn out and all that. I do that too. But if you happen to be watching at this moment, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the videos. I hope they were informative. I hope you know, you learned a thing or two. And yeah, that's it. Today, for this session at least, we did 1,036 damage and 1,900 spotting, so that's getting us almost 3,000 combined. I think we were only a little over 2,000 combined in our first session. So yeah, we played, what, 14 battles in this tank today? No, I'm sorry, we played 7 in the first session, so 13 battles in the even 90 over these 2 sessions. And yeah, that's a lot of battles for you guys to take a look at, see what I do, see where maybe I can improve and you can learn from without having to even learn it the hard way yourselves, right? And that's it. So it's 1:30 here. I have to go to work soon, so it's perfect timing for me to get off. But I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much, and I will catch you for the next one. Bye-bye now, guys.